Hi, my name's Therese Garcia, radio DJ, club DJ, co-founder of Mermaid Missions. I've always loved the ocean ever since I was a kid, and the older I got, the more polluted it became. I'd like to help change that. And with Mermaid Missions, we clean up our ocean one reef at a time, with the help of fellow freedivers, scuba divers, and even non-swimmers who comb the beach. Join me as we feature everyday heroes saving our planet in their own little way. This is Community.
What's up, guys? My name is Therese Garcia, and you're watching Community, where we feature groups and individuals who are making a difference in their areas, whether it's through an organization or a small project or business that's helping our environment in their own little way. Join us as they spill the tea on how it all works. Our guest today is a licensed interior designer who has come up with a creative way to transform regular plastic waste into functional furniture pieces while providing livelihood to a community and protecting the environment. The woman who started JunkNot, please welcome Miss Willie Garcia. Hi, Willie.
Hello, good afternoon.
I am
Good
so
afternoon,
excited
everyone.
to hear about what you do to help our people in the environment. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. Can you tell us more about yourself and JunkNot? Like, how was it born, and how long have you been doing this?
So my name is Willie. My nickname is Willie Garcia. I'm an interior designer by profession. Um, Actually, I've been doing this since college. All my design works are always covering materials, upcycling things for another use. So, but officially, I started JunkNot in 2009. But um, I was doing most bags and fashion accessories, but it didn't took off because yeah, I'm an interior designer, not a fashion designer. So I eventually in 2013 I started experimenting using plastic waste for furniture. It was in my brother's restaurant in Davao. So
Oh,
that's my
okay.
first project on plastic waste. Then the challenge was how I can replicate it in a community for bigger impact, because I'm doing, for example, for one chair, I can do one chair for 4 days. So I
Oh,
did the
wow.
picking, the cleaning, the twining, and the weaving on a chair for 4 days. So how can I sustain a business if I
Yeah,
doing all
just
the process by
one
myself?
person. Okay, that.
Yeah. So then eventually in 2015, I was offered by the DNR TVPL to conduct a livelihood project in Taal Volcano. So that's my pilot project in Taal Volcano. So we assessed we did a waste audit, how people manage their waste in a household level. Then we taught them actually we just taught them the Solid Waste Management Act, the 9003 Ecological Solid Waste Management Act. So, and that's it. It took me, yeah, 1 year to really um, um, focus on the community. I started with 4 women after the workshop, and then every week that I come back to the community, they increase into 35 to now that there are 80 women
Oh, wow.
working for this project. And we were able, for 5 years, I've been there for 5 years, we were able um to recover 1,799 kilos of plastic waste.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
that's
crazy.
the
So this is
yeah
in Taal
yeah
only? In Taal
yeah. This was
area?
in Taal, and yeah, recently it erupted, so they were displaced in 3 areas. But good the good about the project is the investment is only their hands, so
Mm-hmm.
it's all hand twined, and it's all the resources are from their own household. So they can take that technique everywhere they go. So when they were in the evacuation area, it became like a therapy for them while doing the twining for us. So the program is we teach them the proper waste management. We
Mm-hmm.
taught them how to make it into twine, and we buy the twine materials from the community. Then I have my own furniture shop. We make it into functional pieces, chairs, and everything. And another 5% is given to the community as community fund. So that's my program for
Oh,
JunkNot.
that's amazing. Now, what kind of plastic do you use most? Do you just like clean and cut them, or does it go through a certain process before you use it?
Yeah, we don't dig into trash or damage it. It's from the household. So
Okay.
from their houses, they segregate their waste or get it from their neighbors or from the sari-sari store. It's somehow clean and they wash it, they cut
Mm-hmm.
it, and dry it before twining. That's the whole process.
Okay, so they do the collection themselves, or do you have like collection spots where people can donate items as well?
Uh, yeah, with issues from yeah, with the donation aspect, we don't accept donation
Okay.
unless you buy back the finished product. You can donate, but you have to buy back the chair because it's your responsibility as well.
Well,
Because I don't want to be your dump site or
of
just a solution
course.
to dump your plastic. So I came up with this program that I give 15% discount if we use your plastic waste for your own chair. So it's also a
Okay.
reminder for you how each chair has an equivalent amount of plastic waste. I was able to compute that for each chair. So you can save as much as like 2 kilos for this chair, but it has to go back to you. So
Ooh, that's
you can
actually interesting.
minimize so you can minimize your consumption as well. It's
Mm-hmm.
like teaching everyone that you have to do your part as well.
That's
We're not
true.
giving this is just a temporary solution. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to um, be mindful of your consumption as well.
Okay, having said that though, have you ever thought about going up to big companies that produce most of these plastic waste and maybe say like, hey, okay, give
Uh,
us the plastic waste and you can buy the upcycled item from us.
yeah, I've been approached by several several companies as well,
Uh-huh.
and that's also my requirement for them. They have to buy back their waste.
Mm-hmm.
I do product development for companies. Like I can make it into like trophies. I'm making trophies for their
Mm.
own use as well, or souvenir. They have to be responsible
Uh-huh.
for what they produce. And a lot of times they're syempre turned off with my proposal. But yeah, I have a few project ongoing with some companies
That's great. Now, aside from
within STEM.
plastic, what else do you upcycle?
Uh Actually, as an interior designer, my practice since college was
Mm-hmm.
I did upcycle a lot of things, not just plastic. Plastic is
Okay.
just my frustration way back because
Uh-huh.
I've been upcycling a lot of materials like bottles to lamp, like old chairs to um, refurbish it. I do a lot of refurbishing and upcycling in my interior projects, and using sustainable materials for interior use. But back then, my frustration is really how to solve the plastic because the plastic is the biggest problem. So
Yes,
you can see on my
unfortunately.
website all my projects, all my yeah my basura project
Okay, well,
turn into treasure. Yeah.
I'm assuming this upcycling business has been doing well and receiving amazing feedback since I noticed you've been like had numerous features throughout the years. Now, what kind of items do you create
Yeah.
aside from the furniture pieces, and which ones are the favorite?
Yeah, the furniture pieces, my break furniture is when I won the eco design eco eco product best eco product design in 2018 in Manila Fame, the Katha Award. The name of the chair is Anak ng Tupa because the story behind it is I live in a farm. Our sheep slowly dying because of the plastic waste they have eaten in our farm that was flown in our farm. So yeah, I name it and inspired by that story. So but right now I've been doing a lot of trophies.
Okay.
Trophies and medals from yeah plastic waste and yeah, and so it evolved
Uh-huh.
not only chairs but it evolved. You can use it in so many things. I've been doing sculptural pieces.
Uh-huh.
I'm also back to some few pieces of bags, fashion accessories, and what else? Lamps. You can use it as lamps. So there's so many use, and we can yeah prolong the life of the
Well,
plastic
it's great to know that you can actually make so many
material.
things from the plastic waste that's collected. Now, I read you're heavily involved with livelihood programs. Is this what you were talking about earlier with Taal group?
Yeah.
And are you looking to tapping other communities in different areas in the future?
Yeah, that's my I'm planning that throughout the year because yeah, a lot of organization wanted to replicate this project in their own community, but I don't want it to be abused, but it's a holistic way of approach the way I do it in Taal. So I'm targeting to adapt more communities in our country to it's just a simple education and awareness eh. Yun lang naman yun eh. And it's not about the end product. It's changing the bad habits of the community, how they handle the plastic
Yes.
waste. My that's that's the goal, not
Yeah.
the product itself.
I agree. Now, how can we find your products? Do you have anything posted online or do you export them? Aside from, of course, like dealing directly with other companies for their orders.
We have a website, www.junknot.ph. We also have another online platform, the JunkNot Concept Store, wherein I support as well other upcyclers, not only the JunkNot as plastic waste, but you can see other social entrepreneur doing the same advocacy, but different material like bottles into serving dish, something like that, or the pods to jewelry. You can find so many things on that
Oh, nice.
online junk that concept store,
I'll make
and
sure
we're
to.
also in yeah Facebook and Instagram.
Well, I'll make sure to check that out. Before we go, do you have any message to our viewers?
My message, what else is like what Anne Leonard always says that um, there is no a way. There there's no such thing as a way. Only resources out of place. So yeah, all of this has to go back to human. So, diba? It has to yeah
Yeah, so cut
prolong
down
the
on
life of
plastic waste, eh?
yeah yeah the main solution is to yeah to cut down your consumption and be responsible with your waste and manage it at home. So that's why I wanted it to be a home furnishing. So it goes back to human, not anywhere, not in the ocean, not in the
That's
air,
true.
but to human consumption.
Okay, Willie, please share your
Yeah.
social media accounts so people know how to get in touch with you.
My social media account, JunkNot, Eco Creatives, Facebook and Instagram, junknut.ph.
All right. Now, it is possible to turn trash into something useful that looks good. So instead of producing more new plastic that will later become trash, make use of what's already existing. Recycle and upcycle. I hope more companies will follow your example, Willie. Thank you so much for sharing this information with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, Willie Garcia, one of our awesome everyday heroes. My name is Therese Garcia. Catch us again next week to meet another Eco Warrior on Community.
Meet the people of the planet, the changemakers, the environmentalists, the Filipinos who choose to make a difference. Community, exclusively on Republicast FM 1.